Lancia Pizzeria. You and Luke had originally planned for the local Revelry Dance Festival to be the final stop of your journey to Lancia. After several days of travel, you have experienced the unique charm of the local culture and night and nature. No final stop for your journey is better than the city-wide Revelry Dance Festival, the most lively and cheerful celebration of all. Unfortunately,
아, 왜 갑자기 비가 쏟아지는 건데? 여기 날씨가 너무 이상한 거 아니야?
exactly. To hide from the rain, you duck into a random pizza place along the street. You and Luke awkwardly wipe the rain off each other's faces while sighing deeply at the gradually emptying streets. I wonder when this rain will stop. If the weather clears up before nightfall, we should still have a chance to join the revelry dance festival, right?
그러게, 그랬으면 좋겠다. 오래전부터 너랑 축제에서 춤추고 싶었거든.
The Revelry Dance Festival, originally meant to encourage people to dance freely in the streets regardless of day or night, is temporarily cancelled due to the heavy rain. To lighten the mood, Luke shakes his head and puts on a bright smile again, pushing the pizza restaurant's menu towards you.
됐어. 기왕 온 김에 맛있는 거나 먹고 가자. 날씨가 맑아질지는 하늘에 맡기자고? 어차피 우리가 란시아에 있는 한 지루할 일은 없을 테니까.
That's a good point. As you flip through the pizza restaurant's menu and see the diverse array of delicious dishes, you begin to feel much better. If we can get a unique and incredibly delicious pizza, I say it's worth it.
맞는 말씀이세요.
Just then, a middle-aged man wearing a shop owner's badge brings you water and napkins, looking at you with an appreciative expression.
비가 좀 온다고 해서 너무 아쉬워할 필요 없어요. 란시아는 마음 가는 대로 살아가는 도시인걸요. 댄스 축제도 그냥 모이기로 한 날짜일 뿐이죠. 춤추는 걸 좋아한다면 언제 어디서든 마음껏 즐길 수 있어요. 여기선 춤추고 싶으면 춤추고 밥 먹고 싶으면 밥을 먹으면 돼요. 마찬가지로
After setting everything up, the owner flashes you a sly smile.
피자가 먹고 싶으면 피자를 먹으면 되고요. 굳이 피자 데이를 기다릴 필요는 없겠죠.
You have to admit it, the sales pitch he employed is quite novel. You and Luke exchange knowing smiles, then simultaneously turn to look at the owner.
사장님, 말투를 들어보니까 미림시 분이신가 봐요?
네, 저도 두 분 억양 듣고 모시러 나왔어요.
There aren't many customers in the pizza place at the moment, and since local Lancian staff are attending to other guests, the owner wipes his hands and comes over to chat with you.
그리고 사실 뭔가를 놓칠까봐 걱정하지 않으셔도 돼요. 란시아의 날씨는 시간 단위로 빠르게 변하거든요. 지금이야 비가 많이 오지만 다 드시고 나면 날이 개어 있을지도 몰라요. 그때쯤이면 배도 부를 테니까 산책하면서 소화도 시킬 수 있고요. 춤까지 한 곡 추면 오늘 괜찮은 하루가 되지 않을까요?
그러게요. 춤추려면 체력이 필요하겠네요. 중간에 배고파지면 제대로 즐길 수 없잖아요. 그럼 사장님, 혹시 추천하시는 시그니처 피자가 있어요?
그럼요. 바로 소개해드릴게요.
Before the owner can finish speaking, a loud greeting suddenly comes from another table not far behind. You look over to see a Lancian server hurriedly walking past. After hearing a few words, he looks shocked and leaves the booth somewhat gloomily. What happened?
글쎄요. 가서 확인해보고 와야겠네요.
The owner gets up to follow the server, and after a brief exchange, his face is filled with helplessness. He pats the server's shoulder reassuringly and sends him back to the kitchen, then walks back with a sigh.
큰일 날 뻔했네요. 그나마 저희 가게라서 다행이에요.
무슨 일인데요?
방금 그 손님이 파인애플 베이컨 웨지 감자 피자를 주문하려고 하셔서 저희 직원이 놀란 것 같아요.
Huh?
그걸 란시아 레스토랑에서 주문한다고요?
Although you haven't experienced it yourselves, you've seen way too many similar stories online. Lancia is one of the birthplaces of pizza, and some classic flavors are particularly loved by locals. While some innovative flavors, especially fruit chopped pizzas, might be just as shocking to locals as chocolate-filled dumplings. The moment you hear pineapple bacon potato wedge pizza, you instantly picture that angry hand gesture the locals always use. The owner gives a wry smile, understanding your expressions.
아시죠? 제가 아까 말했듯이 저희 가게에서 시켜서 다행이에요. 아니면
아니면 이렇게 되는 거죠?
As Luke speaks, he makes the same gesture that had just flashed through your mind under the table. It hits you with a unique kind of humor that a moment of shared understanding has manifested right before your eyes. Both you and the owner can't help but smile, though he also shrugs in response.
사실 별일 아니에요. 제가 알기로는 일부 가게에서 손님이 재료나 피자에 대해 오해하실까봐 반복적으로 확인하기도 한다고 해요. 하지만 방금 말씀드렸듯이 란시아는 자유로운 도시예요. 그건 음식에 대한 취향이나 개인의 입맛 면에서도 마찬가지고요.
맞아요. 며칠 동안 란시아에서 보고 들은 걸 통해서 정말 포용력이 큰 도시라는 걸 알 수 있었어요. 흔치 않은 일에서도 다들 이해하지 못하지만 존중하는 태도를 보이더라고요.
맞아요. 그래서 아까 말씀드렸듯이 저희 가게의 시그니처 메뉴는
The owner takes the menu from your hand, flips straight to the last page, and points at the photo of the largest pizza.
내 마음대로 피자인데요. 토핑은 손님이 직접 고르시면 되고 다 고르시면 저희 주방장이 현지 스타일로 구워드려요.
Can we really choose whatever we want? That what just happened? Even unconventional ingredients that might draw surprised looks from locals are okay.
네, 고르시기만 하면 저희가 다 만들어 드려요. 피자를 다 드시고 여행을 계속하세요. 춤추고 싶으면 춤추시고 유람선을 타고 싶으면 타시고요.
What do you think, Luke?
나? 난 당연히 좋지.
He seems to be getting interested as well, decisively handing over both the menu and his trust to you.
어차피 마지막 일정이니까 그냥 사장님 말대로 할까? 떠나기 전에 마지막으로 이 도시의 분위기를 느껴보는 것도 재밌을 것 같아.
Then let's go with this one. As you hand the menu back to the owner, you can't help but feel excited. We'll have two going with the flow sides, please.
네,
Oh, it's just so hot. So this is what fresh out of the oven pizza feels like. It just feels totally different to the touch. It's quite hard to find pizza baked in a traditional oven. Try it out. I wonder what kind of flavor or chosen ingredients have created. Yep, let me give it a try. It is... How is it? Good? It's amazing. It's hard to describe, but the cheese is all stretchy and soft while the crust is crispy. My rating, the texture gets a perfect score from the first bite alone, and we have a taste too. Yep, I'll get that for you.
아, 또 아이디어가 떠올랐어. 다음에 재료 고를 때 시도해봐야지. 음식 냄새를 맡았더니 배고파졌어. 넌 어때? 이따 같이 마음껏 먹자.
This combination should work well. Look, do you think, where did you get that apron from? The owner brought it to me earlier. It's the apron he uses when baking pizza. Oh, people around here always say that if something works out well, the clothes and gear you wore while doing it might become a lucky armor. Our first pizza turned out great, so the owner told me to wear the lucky armor while picking ingredients for the next one. That way, maybe the next pizza will be great too. I see. Let's hope this apron brings us some good luck. I hope the ingredients we've picked this time will bring an amazing flavor as well. Yep, let's give it a try.
좋은 냄새. 우리가 만든 피자는 역시 수상감이라니까. 밖에서 누가 만돌린을 연주하나? 이런 란시아도 좋단 말이지.
Is someone playing the flute outside? Yep, I think so. From the melody, it's quite an upbeat dance tune. They must have been musicians scheduled to perform at the Revelry Dance Festival. If only it hadn't started raining. Yeah, otherwise we'd be out there dancing to the beat. But it's fine. Looks like the rain's letting up. Who knows, maybe the sky will clear up by the time the next pizza's done baking. You're right, let's keep our hopes up. Whether it's about the Rivalry Dance Festival or the next pizza in the oven. Yep, let's hope the next pizza is just as incredible as the last.
사장님이 재료를 많이 준비하셨어. 이제 다음 재료를 골라볼까? 과연 이번 재료로는 어떤 맛이 나올까? 특별한 맛이겠지?
Look, what did those customers want when they called you just over just now? Oh, it's nothing. They saw the pizza we picked earlier and seemed to like it. They wanted to ask us about the recipe. Did they also want to choose the going with the flow set? Yep, after all, this set is kinda their signature dish here. But before they could even ask, the owner went ahead and explained the essence of this set to them. Well, I guess it's about choosing whatever flavor they're craving at the moment, right? So the owner will ensure they make the perfect flavor and customers only need to focus on making their selections. Yeah, but I still showed them the ropes on how to pick the good ones. That's fine too. I hope they can pick a good flavor. Yep.
이렇게 맛있고 독특한 피자를 먹게 되다니 뜻밖의 행운이야.
After you finish eating the baked pizza, the rain has considerably abated. After bidding farewell to the owner, Luke opens his umbrella and takes you on a stroll down the street. Look, have you noticed that there are more people on the streets?
그러게. 비가 좀 잦아드니까 다들 못 참고 나왔나 본데?
The owner's right. Looks like the locals never suppressed their true nature. It is a kind of joy etched into their bones. As long as there are lights, music, and ground to dance on, they are ready to dance anytime, anywhere. The Revelry Dance Festival can be held at any time, and not even rain can hold it back. As you walk along the riverside street, couples pass by you, laughing happily. The girls lift their skirts at their sides, holding hands with their dance partners who hold umbrellas for them, dancing through the long, brightly lit street with light and graceful steps. Even the splashing sound of their footsteps seemed like an invitation to the passers-by on both sides. They're so passionate and energetic.
우리라고 못할 건 없지?
Huh? Luke suddenly stops in his tracks and pulls you closer. You stand face to face yet close to each other, the perfect distance to feel his breath while dancing as a pair. It feels like an invitation. You freeze for a moment, then look up to confirm your guess from his eyes. Are you saying we can dance here too?
그러고 싶어. 너랑 같이 비 오는 날 춤춰보고 싶긴 해. 좀 미친 소리처럼 들리겠지만 말이야. 이게 현지인들이 즐거움을 얻는 원천이잖아. 안 그래? 잠깐만.
He lifts his gaze and reaches out to adjust your head and the loose strands of hair near your ears.
오늘 예쁘게 머리도 하고 예쁜 모자도 썼는데 젖게 하고 싶지 않아.
In that case,
그래서 말인데 우리 그냥 마음 가는 대로 데이트 한번 할래?
what is that? Before Luke can say anything, you catch the key words and smile knowingly, turning to look at him again. Did what the owner just said give you some inspiration?
역시 너한테는 아무것도 못 숨긴다니까.
He takes your arm with a smile and leads you down the side street once again. However, instead of walking along the riverside street, you two head towards the market alley where those couples had gone earlier.
그냥 목적 없이 떠나는 여정이 될지도 몰라. 정해진 목표 같은 건 없는 거야. 그저 그때그때 앞으로 갈지 방향을 틀지만 정하면 돼. 다음 선택은 영화관이 아닌 조용한 골목길이어도 좋아. 레스토랑이 아닌 지나가다가 잠깐 머물고 싶어지는 돌다리도 괜찮고.
He leads you to the colorful, luminous mall sign and stops. You stop as well, joining him in watching the street scenery around you. As he said, you've never been to this place before, nor have you read any travel guides about it. For you, the path ahead is a journey into the unknown, guided purely by whim. Under any other circumstances, this might have just been an ordinary walk. But with Luke here, gently explaining everything to you, this becomes a deed that makes your heart flutter.
우리 왓슨은 이제 어디로 가고 싶어?
Let me think. But then you give up thinking and point to a place, a crowded produce market. Scooping out a box of cherry tomatoes that just feels right.
좋아. 마음에 드는 게 없으면 다음 장소로 가서 더 좋은 기념품이 있나 보자.
You don't know where you're headed next, simply enjoying the feeling of being by each other's side. And then boundless curiosity and passion you share with him.
자, 네가 좋아하는 음료수 맞지?
At the next intersection after leaving the produce market, Luke notices a drink stand right at the corner. You take the drink from him and take a sip. It's indeed your favorite flavor. Right, I never expected Lancia to have this kind of drink, but you smile and give Luke a meaningful look. How lucky! You didn't check the GPS beforehand, did you?
에이, 난 그런 식으로 거짓말은 안 해. 란시아에 있는 동안 우리는 서프라이즈를 충분히 만났잖아? 마음 가는 대로라는 말이 란시아라는 도시의 성격을 가장 잘 표현하는 것 같아. 우리도 그렇게 행동하다 보니까 좋은 일이 생겼잖아?
You're right. Oh, look, the rain has stopped. The pattering of rain on the umbrellas ceased all at once, and the people on the street seemed to notice it too. As umbrellas gradually closed one by one, the last shadows covering the streets disappear. As people burst into cheers, the atmosphere and lights in the streets grew increasingly brighter. Is the Revel Dance Festival about to begin?
응? 우리도 축제를 즐길 수 있어. 자, 우리 같이 이 춤을 끝까지 춰보자.
Amidst the crowd, you and Luke hold hands with fingers intertwined, drawing closer to each other. As if you had rehearsed in a past life, you two quickly find the perfect dance moves and steps that work for both of you. Feeling his hot breath brush against your neck, you tilt your head back while leaning towards him. As you lean closer to each other, Your gazes grew increasingly passionate and intense. You gaze into his eyes, shining with genuine warmth, and can't help but smile.
왜 그렇게 웃으면서 봐?
That's because, following the down steps, you lean in close to his ear. I like you, and I like this teacher. For a brief moment, his surprise makes him miss a down step. Whether it's due to this misstep or what you said, his cheeks turn red. But it doesn't matter. You immediately take his arm and whisk again, leading him back into the light melody of the Revelry Dance Festival. They say a person can perfectly control their actions through rationality, but during the Revelry Dance Festival, Luke lets go of his rationality because he is by your side. Just enjoy, just dance, and just share the joy with each other.
정말 완벽한 데이트야.
Yeah,